Rachel. I'm here to take you through a 30-minute workout. Our main focus is on strength, but we will do some cardio movement towards the end. If you do have a tube or a band, grab that now. If you have 2 light dumbbells, that'll work too. I don't have dumbbells, all I have is the band, so I'm gonna go ahead and utilize that for today. We'll set aside for the first few minutes. I'm gonna utilize circuit training. So we'll do one movement, and while we're letting that body part rest, we'll do another movement. Go back and forth 3 separate times. There's 5 circuits planned for today, so hopefully you like it, and hopefully you'll have a good time and enjoy my garage. We're gonna start with a squat reach for our warm-up. So feet outside hips, toes are slightly turned out. We wanna lift our chest, squeeze the core, and really make sure our chest is up and open. Go ahead and squat down, touching the fingertips to the floor, and then a big reach out to the ceiling. We're gonna do 15 of these. We're gonna squeeze the butt, warm up, and try to get low. Making sure that chest is lifted, but our butt drops. We're gonna shoot for 15 reps. Using the shoulders to reach up, using the back to pull down. And once you hit 15, go ahead and recover. Grab your tube or your band or your dumbbells. For my band work, I'm gonna step on it with both feet, and I'm gonna do a bent over row. So feet are about hip width. Unless I want more resistance, I can go just a little bit wider. I can keep the bands here, or again, if I want more resistance, I can cross. Really make sure the chest is out, open, squeezing the back, and we're gonna pull our elbows up high. Again, 15 reps here. Making sure the nose is over the toes, feel it from the side. Back is strong, back is straight. Eye gaze are forward. And then I take a little pause at the top before I release. Really providing that tension into my back. And once you hit 15, you can head right to your squat reaches, or take a minute, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. Every time you squat, you want that butt just in line with the knees, fingertips touch the ground, and reach. And that was 15 for me. We'll head back to your bent over row. So if you got dumbbells, palms face you, so you're here. And then just squeeze those elbows up, pulling the shoulder blades together behind you. Same thing if you have plates, light plates. You can also grab the handles, put the thumbs through the holes, and pull up. And we're shooting for 15 again. 15 for me. Again, if you can't get to 15, that's okay. You want to do 10 to 12? Totally okay. We just do what we can. The next time we try, a little bit more reps. This is our last time with the circuit. So I want to make sure to sit low and reach high. Take your time setting up so you feel secure, you feel safe. And when you're ready, shoot for 15. That was 15 for me. We never want to race through our movement, but really make sure we get good, solid range of motion. For the second circuit, if you could step into a squat, and then we're going to wrap our band around. I'm going to take my handles to the back. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You can hold a dumbbell or a plate in front of you in a front hold. We're just going to knock out 15 squats. If you just have body weight, that's okay too. Just make sure you sit low and stand. Lots of squats today, so I hope you brought your leg game. And just wrapping that around our thighs gives the squat a little different feel, recruits different muscle fibers, making sure our body's confused and we can see some growth. That's 15. Even though we're in quarantine, doesn't mean we can't see growth in our strength levels. Okay, so we're gonna alternate that with a push-up variation. Most people hate this push-up variation, but I love it, I think it's fun. You can find your level. You don't have to do the variation. You can just stick with push-ups on your knees, right? Always progressing. So if you're on your knees, hands outside shoulders, back flat, and the eye gaze is forward. We're gonna push up and then reach around and tap. And then we're gonna push up, that was run rep, reach around and tap. That's too much for you, stick with the push up, no tap, right? But if you wanna add that in, you can certainly add that in. You wanna be on your toes, you can certainly be on your toes. We're shooting for 10 reps here. So this is my 5. This is really good for the core, shoulders, back. And one more, makes 10 for me. I'll give you a second in case you need to catch up. Tie your shoelace, drink some water, and get ready for that banded squat. So lock in your handles, make sure you're safe. And we'll shoot for 15 reps with your squat. Always keeping that chest up. If you're wearing something on your t-shirt, we should be able to see what you're wearing on your t-shirt. "13, 14, and 15. All right, heading back to your push-up. Take your time, do what you can do. We're shooting for 10 here, remember? Eye gaze forward, try to get that chest all the way down. Every rep, if that means dropping to your knees, drop to your knees. No shame in taking out some of that resistance. One to go. And whenever you're ready, you'll knock out your 15 reps. The trick is getting out of this. Okay, one more set of push-ups, guys. Take your time setting up so that you know that you're going to do a really great set of push-ups. Catch your breath. Grab your band for our next circuit. Next circuit is a lot of arm work, but we're throwing in some legs to keep our heart rates up. So you're going to step through with one foot, and then you're going to take the back foot long. Not narrow, but long. And you're about hip distance apart, so that when you drop that knee, you've got two 90-degree angle legs. Palms face forward, elbows locked in. You're going to lunge, and when you come up, a little bicep curl. Full extension down, and then pull the elbows in, so that you're getting full range of motion, and just using the bicep to pull up. So we're hitting 10 reps on each leg, which means 20 bicep curls. How was 10? Then I just switch legs, right? Anytime I lunge, I need to make sure that front knee comes out, not in. So I really make sure that I can see that front toe. So again, I lunge and curl. So can I see that toe when I come down? To stay safe, right? And if you've got your dumbbells, you're just doing the same thing. You're just holding dumbbells. Cool. With the next movement, we're going to stay in the arms, but our focus is on the back of the arm this time. So we're going to do some kickbacks. If you got the dumbbells, same movement. If you're on the band, 2 feet on, or if you want less, 1 foot. We're going to bend over, just like that bent over row. Lock the elbows in, pull our arms to a 90-degree, and then extend the arms out to a full line, trying to get them parallel to the floor. So if you see from the side, I stop at the 90, push out, try to get it parallel to the floor, and pull back. We're going to try for 15 reps. Not too fast,
We don't want to swing. We want to control the dumbbells or the band. And I don't know if you can see at the top, I kind of give an extra little squeeze to really feel that burn. That was 15. All right, back to my lunges. I want to make it a little bit harder. So if you have a band, what you can do is you can just wrap it around that front foot to make more resistance, right? So long step back, front knee out, elbows in, chest lifted, lunge and curl, 10 reps. Have to do the other side, of course. Step it through, wrap it if you want to. Once you've hit 10, you can set up for your kickbacks. I always see people rock it when they're doing kickbacks, and they're just using momentum, taking all the work out of the muscle. So really make sure, instead of just throwing your weight, you're slow and steady, super controlled. All right, I have one more set of lunges, one more set of kickbacks. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling great about working out. We got to take care of our bodies before we can take care of everybody else in our lives. Making sure that we're good to make sure everybody else is good. All right, shoulder back and down, lunge and curl. Switch. Don't forget your form on your last set. Making sure that toe points, or that knee points out. All the way in the front of the heel. Chest open, back straight, hips square. We're doing great. Okay, if you've hit 10, you can lock into those kickbacks. Now if you need more here, you can always cross those handles. Okay guys, we're about to burn some calories, which is great because we've just spiked up our metabolism by working with resistance. So now when we do our cardio, we're going to burn that much more calories. So our first movement is a little bit of a doozy, but you can always take option. Okay, we're gonna do what's called a 180 squat turn. So anytime you're doing squats, like I said, feet outside hips, toes slightly turned out, we're gonna drop low and use our fast twitch muscle fibers to flip in full 180, right? So you can go as slow as you want to. You can do as many reps as you want to, but we're gonna try to go back and forth about 10 to 15 times. You can see I stay low to really get the power of the backside. And once you've done 10 to 15, pat yourself on the back, and we're gonna come down on the floor. We're gonna do what's called, well, I call it a Spider-Man hover. So instead of just a static hover where we just hold, we're gonna throw some movement into it. So you need to have your elbows right under your shoulders, your knuckles face in, you take your back, and you make it flat by pushing the body weight forward. Now if you're on your knees, that's totally cool. If you want to pop up to your toes, that's cool too, as long as your back can stay flat. We're going to bring the knee up and down. 5 times on each leg for 10 total. And if you hit 10, knees down, take your recovery. And we'll come back to that 180 squat turn. If you're not comfortable jumping, go ahead and just sit into a squat. Or if you have a chair, you can sit and stand, whatever works best for you. I'll get into my squat jumps. That's 15 for me. So you finish your set. And we'll pop into our hover. If it's too much to bring the knees up, no worries, just hold a hover. And then, maybe one day, next week, you'll be able to bring those knees up. Keep coming back. Keep working on your fitness. Stay healthy, mentally and physically, during this trying time. That's 10. We're whipping through today's workout. I hope you guys are feeling good. I'm gonna head back to those squat jumps. When you're ready, take your breaths, recover, and we'll kick it. Okay, feeling good. One more time with our hover, and then we just have one more circuit. So a lot of times when people hover, me included, I have the tendency to round my back. So it's something that I really need to be mindful of, cognizant and aware, because I make it easier by rounding. You need to flatten that out and come as flat as you can to make sure you're avoiding injury and getting the full potential workout. All right, you guys, one more circuit and it's probably the hardest. So find your options, find your levels, do what you can do. If you cannot do the movement yet, that's okay. We've got options, okay? Move number one is a burpee butt kick. So just how it sounds. First, you're gonna squat down, absorb, shoot the legs out, shoot the legs in, stand, and butt kick. So we're gonna try to get to 10 reps of that. If 7 is your number, 6, 5, 4, whatever, we're gonna try as many as we can. I'm gonna shoot for 10, and then I'll show you the next movement. So I can't talk during this. I'm just gonna go 9 more. That's a cardio workout. If you need to take recovery, congratulations, you're pushing your limits. When you're done taking recovery, we're gonna come down to a bear crawl. So if you can see, I came to all the way to the side of my mat. That's because I'm gonna travel laterally. So, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I'm gonna walk that way, and I'm gonna walk back, and that's 2 reps, and we're trying to get to 10. Try to stay low. Try to stay straight. Imagine you have a drink on your back. You can't drop it. Nice and steady. Burns my quads. One more each way. For me, you find your pace, you find it. My heart's pumping. Okay, we're so close to being done. We're gonna go back to those burpee butt kicks. If you need to just do a regular burpee, or if you just wanna work on the butt kick, find that option, whatever. All right, I'm gonna keep going with my burpee butt kicks. I've been baking a lot for the kids, so I need that extra cardio boost. I can tell I haven't been teaching at the gym. Whenever you're ready, come to those lateral bear crawls. Trying to stay low to the ground as best you can. Okay, we are so close. We're gonna finish together with our last 2. We've got burpees and we've got bear crawls. Last time a bear crawls. I hope you're as winded as I am. Those are hard, especially when you haven't been doing as much cardio as you should be. Almost there, guys. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling accomplished. Hopefully you're ready to tackle whatever's waiting for you inside. I have a massive puzzle. Feet outside. Come on down, touch the ground. And bring your butt down, open up your legs. And just let those elbows rest. Enjoy this moment. We did a lot of glute work, a lot of jumping. So make sure you relax those muscles. Big breath in. Oh, bring it back down. We'll do that again. Big breath in.